Okay. Big news coming out of the NFL today. Longtime Patriots wide receiver Julian Edelman was released. And yeah, where do you think he's going to go?
Well, I thought I read the report saying that he was released because it was expected to be the first step in a retirement.
Okay.
So I think that's probably going to be it, because if he can't find a home on the New England Patriots roster, then I don't know, besides Tampa Bay,
I was going to say,
who else would take a shot on him at this point. My brother is a big Patriots fan. Your cousin, my brother, big Patriots fan. He's been talking about this for a couple days now. He's been sending me texts and stuff, and he's been saying basically that it's come to the point where his knees are just so shot that number one, he wasn't even expected to play the entire year, even like if he was going to play. And when you're saying that before the draft, like not even before like getting ready for training camp, or like, this is really early in the offseason. So the fact that we're hearing this come out now is making me think this is probably the end of the road for Julian Edelman. What do you think?
I think, it's one of two things. It's either retirement or he's going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay makes sense, one last shot. And he doesn't have to play the entire year. They don't need him until like a late season push.
I will say, just thinking about it now, it does sound eerily similar to another person from the New England Patriots who called it quits because his body was broken. And look at him now; he's back on his second year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, so, it makes total sense.
The difference being that Gronk, when he retired, I believe was like 31, or he wasn't much past 30. Now Edelman is 35, 36 range, and he's got a lot more, tread on the tires than Gronk even had, and he had a pretty substantial amount. So I don't think it's likely. I think this is just going to be it. And if it is, I mean, God, what a career. When he got there, he's basically just been a mainstay of that franchise. He's been so dependable for like many, many years there. He had Super Bowl MVP award. I mean, the dude has been an absolute beast for that team.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely get his jersey retired.
You think so?
Gillette, yeah.
It's a weird number because it's also Drew Bledsoe's number. So it's like him and Bledsoe. But
well, I mean, I don't think Bledsoe would get his number retired there.
Yeah, I guess not. Not.
I mean, it's tough to see that because he's been such a great player for so long, and you hate to see somebody have to stop playing because of injuries. But I mean, when you're playing that position, I mean, he was a hard-nosed receiver. He didn't run out of bounds like ever. So it makes sense. And if he does end up retiring, what a career. But I am pulling for one last ride-esque season with Tommy and Tampa.
Maybe this is just an elaborate play for him to get the hell out of New England, to be away from Cam Newton, Noodle Arm, as we have called him on the podcast. So
could be.
It's a little conspiracy theory for you right there.
All right.